Partition by Nick Ahad.
You will be hearing in a few minutes a recording of the broadcast which the Viceroy, Admiral Lord Mountbatten, is making to the Indian people.
A statement will be read to you tonight, giving the final decision of His Majesty's government as to the method by which power will be transferred from British to Indian hands.
At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. A moment comes, which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends, and when the soul of a nation, long suppressed, finds utterance.
Indian leaders have finally failed to agree on a plan for united
Citizens of Pakistan, August the 15th is the birthday of the independent and sovereign state of Pakistan.
The twofold purpose to the plan which is now portrayed.
I have not become the King's first minister in order to preside over the liquidation of the British Empire.
The sound there of the conch, marking the moment British colony India separates into two distinct parts. The now former colony will become two countries, each independent of the other. Muhammad Ali Jinnah becomes the first Governor-General of the newly created Pakistan. Jawaharlal Nehru is duly appointed the first Prime Minister of independent India.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
BBC News at 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Michael Henderson.
Saima! Saima! Stop! Saima, come back!
Why did you have to leave us, Abba? Dad, why did you have to leave us? Why did you have to leave me? I just want you next to me. I wish you were...
Saima!
I can run, but Abba, I can't run to you. Why aren't you here? I wouldn't run if you were by my side, and I can't outrun the shame that I've brought to you. I'm sorry, Abba. I'm sorry.
You ran.
I stopped.
That lorry nearly knocked you over. Why did you run? I should have told you, I know. But they'll come. They will. Trust me. Here, Cinderella. You dropped one of your shoes. Let me.
Ranjit, don't.
Come on.
I said don't.
What are you going to do? Limp back to our wedding ceremony?
I do trust you. But they won't come.
Right hand. Wide end.
The longer you make the wide end, the lower it will hang.
Okay, got it.
Now, take the tie and cross the wide end over the top. Leave about 4 inches or 10 centimetres over the top.
Beta, Salim. Why you no answer? You want pakoda?
Eh?
Pakoda.
Mom, Amma, what are you shouting?
If you turn your stupid iPad down, you hear me. Why you make your mother shout over some YouTubing, huh? I said you want pakoda with your chai.
I told you, I don't have time for chai.
Across the wide end, over the top.
If you don't want pakora, then why am I burning my hands for your lazy backside, है ना?
I'm trying to listen to this.
End over the top.
Salim beta,
About 4
if you don't
inches
want
or
my
10
pakora,
centimeters
just
over
say
the
word.
top.
I will throw my pans away and step in
Now,
front of
take the
bus.
thin end.
Just say word, beta.
You win. Why are you cooking pakora?
Yeah, what kind of stupid question? I always making for you.
No, you don't.
If I don't cook, then how you not already starve, है ना? You live on toast.
You make pakora when you feel guilty.
What guilty, stupid boy?
When my Abba was still alive and you crashed his car, we had pakora every day for 3 weeks. You crashing his car is the main reason I was a fat kid.
You were always healthy, beta. Look, pakora will burn. You want or not?
Fine, I'll have some.
Don't eat for me, beta. You think I want to spend all my day cooking? My fingers all burned? But if you don't care, why should I bother?
I'll have them.
No, don't do favor for me. No pakora for you. Guilty, schmilty. Why am I guilty?
Cross the wide end over the top and leave about 4 inches.
Ready to wander back, Two Shoes?
Not really.
Is that a no?
I don't know. Nothing's more important than family. And that's what you told me, Abba. If everything else is lost, it didn't matter. As long as you had family. You told me that. It's all I want, Abba.
I know I should have said, but I just wanted to... I wanted us to put our faith in them.
Today, of all days, have faith. What if faith isn't enough, Ranjit?
But what if it is? Isn't that what today's about? Let's go back. They've got a couple of hours before kick-off.
Kick-off? You're on thin ice. If they don't come, you'll have to find 2 more witnesses. Well, that's if you want us to get married, you will.
Of course I want us to get married.
It's 1:15. Let's go get coffee.
We should head back.
We should get coffee first. Trust me.
What can I get you, love?
What?
What can I get you? We've got some lovely cakes made fresh this morning.
Fried bread, fried eggs, fried onions. Do you remember, Abba? Every Sunday morning made fresh. The smell used to fill the house. I told you it tasted like love.
Mind if I serve the next customer while you're deciding?
Simon. Coffee. Si.
Right, oh, Petal, just move to the side, will you?
Sorry, she's just a bit... It's our wedding day.
Lovely. Do you want to order?
We'll sit down and decide.
Oh. Nigel! Clear them pots!
Okay, please.
Are you okay? I'm sorry. I should have told you, okay? I honestly thought... I wanted to surprise you. I mean, there's a couple of hours yet, isn't there?
What did you write in the letter?
Just that I'm his only grandson, the only family either of us has left, and that it would mean the world to me if he was a witness at our wedding.
That's it? That's supposed to convince him after all this time. He's not gonna come, Ranj. And what about my brother? What did he say?
He was cool. Honestly, he was fine.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. But he was all right eventually. When he realised that I love you, that I'm going to look after you. He said he was going to try and get your mum to come.
That's not gonna happen. What if they don't come? We need 2 witnesses.
We've got a couple of hours. If they don't come, I'll get 2 other witnesses. With my chat, we'll get randoms off the street.
Randoms?
It won't come to that. They'll be here. I know they will.
Hello, sir. Can I help?
No help.
This isn't the council offices, sir. If you're looking for help from the City Council, the buildings are somewhere else. They've gone... Shine a light, you're listening to me. Sir, can I help you?
No.
Do you speak English? If you want to talk to someone from council, someone who help, you need to go other building. Near Morrison's. What am I saying? Now then, Bob here, front desk, broadcasting on all frequencies. Is there anyone in building who speaks Asian? Free to come down? Over.
My name is Rajpal Singh. I have been in this country almost 70 years, since I was 10 years old. I hold a degree with Open University, and my English is perfectly fine.
Well, that would a bit odd.
Where is he?
No.
What? Oh, Larry, sorry.
Problem?
I can't find me pen. I bought it especially for today. Larry, is there something you wanted?
March 8th, 1992, 12:30 p.m.
I haven't got time for this.
Do you remember that date?
92? I wasn't even born.
Amazing. I do remember it clearly.
Fascinating. I really need to find me pen.
Michael and Sandra Jacobs got married for the first time on that date. And I married 2 people for the first time. Only ever do that once. I've conducted 100 since then, but I'll always remember Michael and Sandra.
This is a lovely pep talk, but I'm going to be late. Angela! Angela! Oh, where is she?
Catching flies, I imagine. Mandy, stop. Your pen. It's under your notebook.
Oh.
Here.
Oh.
You are the most and the least important person today. Today is all about Saima Khan and Ranjit Singh. Not you, and definitely not your new pen. It's the most important day of their lives.
Right.
And that can't happen without you.
Right.
So, take a breath, get your things, your new pen, and let's head to the town hall.
Amma, is something burning? Amma, Mom, the pan.
Ya Allah! Get some water, beta.
No, Mom, don't put water on it. Whole place will go. Throw me a cloth. Come on, outside. Didn't you notice the kitchen filling with smoke? What were you doing?
Nothing. I was doing nothing.
Amma, are you okay? Were you crying?
No, beta.
What's that?
Nothing.
What is that? Are there photos of Saima?
Chup! I tell you not to say that name.
She's your daughter.
How dare you say that name?
You can't stop being a mother.
Enough, beta, enough. I have no daughter. You say these words, why not just go pick up a knife and stab me right in the heart, henna?
You have to turn off ZTV sometimes, Mom, you really do.
You make jokes, beta. You don't understand the shame she has brought to me, to you, your name, your poor dead father, Ya Rasool.
Man alive. She's not dead to you. She's getting married today. And if you don't go, you're going to regret it forever. I'm going.
To see her marry a Sikh? Tauba, tauba.
Yes, to marry a Sikh. Do I like it? No. Am I going anyway? Yes. Because she's my sister and your daughter.
I have no daughter.
Then whose photographs are you holding?
Meri Jaan, if only you were here, what would you have me do? She is our only daughter. Maybe you would make us your fried bread, fried egg, fried onions. we would talk. Would we tell her no? Would you forbid this? No good can come from this union. Can it, Meri Jaan? Can it?
Pakora while I sleep, the smell invading my dreams, the spit of the hot oil to bring me to my senses. The only taste I crave more than your fried bread, Abba. The crisp bite, the fluffy insides. Pakora dreams.
You ready?
You're my pakora.
What's that now?
You're my pakora. I love you. I'm sorry. I wasn't running away. Well, at least not from you. I was running away from something I can't outrun. I'm ready. Ranjit, sing. Let's hope our witnesses arrive and let's get married.
Flipping heck. We're here.
I know.
You ready?
Hold my hand.
You're not going to freak out and leg it again.
Can I have a hug?
Better?
Better.
Jimmy Carr.
What?
Jimmy Carr is coming in September.
Are you for real?
Sorry, but come on. Jimmy Carr. And he's performing in the same place we're getting married.
Ranjit. We've got 2 hours before... Oh, wow. Corinne Bailey Ray.
What?
Nothing.
So I'm not allowed to get excited about Jimmy Carr, but when it's Colin Really Bay.
You know how that annoys me. Corinne. And it's different.
How is it different?
Because it is. I'm off to the toilet.
Sells out fast as Jimmy Carr.
Right.
Corinne too. Well, she would, Leeds lass. Best off booking now if you can.
We're actually here to get married. Not really the best time to be booking tickets.
Congratulations. Hey, want some advice?
Sure.
Marriage, it's a doddle. Calculation's very simple. You ready?
All ears.
Happy wife, happy life.
I'll bear that in mind.
Here's a Jimmy Carr joke for you.
I better go find the Broderick suite.
I'll save the joke for you next time. Through them doors on your right. Good luck.
Right. Hey, thanks.
Dave, pick your feet up, lad. You've spent at least half hour on that bog. I've been timing you, so I am off out for a cig. You better hurry up back, Dave, because you're now on duty. Over. Flipping heck, he's still here. Oh, Open University degree, you're right there.
I am fine. This is a beautiful building.
What'd you say your name was?
Rajpal Singh.
Aye, right. Right, beautiful, isn't she?
This is place where they have weddings.
Hatches, matches and dispatches, the whole lot.
Hatches?
Matches and dispatches. Births, marriages and deaths. You need some help, Rajpal? Can I get you a cup of tea?
I cannot go inside now.
You happen to be here for a wedding? I've just seen a young Asian couple going inside.
How did the boy look? Healthy? Happy?
If you're a relative, I can show you a wedding suite.
No, I cannot.
Oh, what's that you got there? Invite?
Letter. Letter from... It is a letter.
Are you all right?
I am fine. Thank you. I am leaving.
Hang on a minute. Let's have a chat. Do you smoke?
Hey, never. I am 80 years old. Never smoked.
Well, good for you. More for me. Let's go and have a sit down.
I must go.
There's a bench just over there. We can see wedding suite window from it.
We can sit.
Amma? Mum? Mum, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout.
I think maybe I just leave. Drive away and never stop. Then you will be happy.
This is why you shouldn't watch the TV. Amma, when was I born?
MashaAllah. 12:15 p.m. August 8, 1991.
How much did I weigh?
You were a beautiful baby, beta. 6 pounds, 2 ounces. Your Abba was so proud.
What about my sister?
You know already, beta.
Remind me.
Saima was born December 25, 1988. 5 pounds and 10. Our Christmas Day miracle. It was so cold, beta. I remember your Abba.
Go on.
No, it's not.
You do remember. You do remember. I need to finish getting ready.
Betray you. Betray her. Betray my own mother. What do I do, Meri Jaan? You remember the stories my Amma told us. The blood that was washed from her tiny body. If I stand by our daughter while she does this, do I drench my mother's memory in blood? What would you tell me if you were here, Meri Jaan?
If you don't mind me saying, Rajpal Singh, you are a very quiet man. For example, I might have expected you to respond to that, but you didn't. You're the kind of man who keeps his own counsel, I see. Smart, that.
When I was a little boy, I was not so quiet.
That's so.
I was loudest boy in my village. My papaji, my father, used to always shouting at me, get angry because I was so loud. Whatever I did, I wanted everyone in my village to know it was me. When I was 10 years old, it all changed.
What changed?
Is not something we ever talk about, Bob. Is something we keep to ourselves.
Might help to talk about it. If you've never done it before. What changed, Rajpal?
Everything.
Ranjit Singh and Saima Khan?
That's us.
Oh, lovely to meet you. I'm Amanda.
Amanda? That's a funny name.
No, just Amanda. I know you already met with Larry, but I'm the new Deputy Superintendent Registrar of Leeds, and I'll be marrying you today.
Well, no offence, but I was hoping to marry her.
Is he always this funny?
Yep. This exact level of funny.
Thank you very much.
Not a compliment, darling.
I think we're going to have a lovely ceremony. Friends and family on the way?
I don't think so.
OK. That's fine. Lots of people like to keep it small, intimate. That's fine. Witnesses?
On the way.
We hope they are.
Right. OK. So the thing is, we have quite a tight window.
We're not booked for another hour.
Well, of course, it's just that if your witnesses don't arrive on time, you do have witnesses, right?
Good Good afternoon. Welcome to the Big Yorkshire Phone-In. Tonight at midnight, Indians, Pakistanis and Bangladeshis across West Yorkshire and around the world will remember the moment the British left India and...
What are you doing? We never turn off Mr. Andrew Edwards in this house, beta.
We can still make it.
How you dare!
Cut it out, Mum. This is real life and your daughter is really getting married. We can still make it if we leave now.
You think that it...
You get one chance to do this. I understand why it's hard, but if you don't make the right decision, you're going to spend the rest of your life trying to make it right. Amma, I can't force you to come, but I am going. I'm going to stand by Saima.
Beta, why you not understand?
I do, Amma. Mom, I do understand. What happened to Nanny Ma was... It was... All your life, you've let it eat you up. When do you want it to end, Amma? This is your chance to move on. Do it for Nanny Ma. She would want to be at her granddaughter's wedding, wouldn't she? She'd want you to be there.
I know, beta, but you know what happened. I tell you the stories.
Do it, Mom. Give your blessing for Saima to marry a Sikh.
Ya Allah. Just get a knife and stab me in the heart. Go on, beta.
Stop it. Give your blessing for her to marry a Sikh and think about how much that will heal our family.
I'm going to recite the poem you taught me, Abba. Recite it in the ceremony. I think you'd like that, wouldn't you? Through love, all that is bitter will be sweet. Through love, all that is copper will be gold. Through love, all dregs will become wine. Through love, all pain will turn to medicine. You gave me those words, Abba. You put them in my heart. You knew I'd need them one day, didn't you?
Talking to yourself? Praying?
What? Oh, sorry. I didn't realise I was... Not a prayer, a poem.
Oh.
Rumi. My Abba, my dad's favourite.
He on his way?
No, he's passed.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
It's fine.
So how are you feeling?
Good. Well,
we're not far off now. Witnesses?
Hmm.
And where's the hubby to be?
Hiya.
Afternoon, love. Oh, you again. You married yet?
Ask me again in 40 minutes.
Should you not be back at town hall?
Well, it's a bit complicated.
Denise.
Denise.
Oh, they spoiled me. I was the most beautiful baby that had ever been born in the village. They all said...
You're a good-looking man, Rajpal.
I would sing, dance, tell stories. Oh, the more I did it, the more they encouraged me.
You sound like a great handful. Happy?
We all were. Until August 15th, 1947. My family's village was on the wrong side of your Radcliffe's pen line. My father, my uncles... Sorry.
Rajpal, if it's difficult...
In 70 years, I have not spoken of what happened. We had many women and children in our village. With so many, the men couldn't take everyone to safety. The Muslims were coming, killing, raping, destroying whole villages. And they were coming to our home. Oh, my mother warned me something bad was going to happen. The men in our village took all the women and children to a cowshed. The sound of the cattle would cover any cries. My mother put me in a you call trough. She covered me with hay. She told me, whatever happened, whatever I heard, whatever I saw, I must stay silent, completely silent. I was the loudest little boy in the village. Now, my mother telling me that if I breathed heavier than silence, it would mean death. Do you know what Radcliffe's line did to our country? You know the words, fate worse than death.
I don't mean to be Larry'd give me a right, but telling off if he knew I was asking personal stuff. But I am wondering where all your family are.
I'm Pakistani and he's Indian. Well, we're British, English, whatever. But our families, you know. My mum especially, totally against it.
All right. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
Really? His family's Sikh, mine are Muslim.
And that's bad, is it?
Wow.
Well, Denise?
Ranjit, is it?
Yes.
And Saima's your wife-to-be?
It depends whether you'll be a witness, but yes, Saima.
Well, Ranjit, you had me at ire. Nigel! I'm off out for an hour.
You doing what?
Hang about. You need 2 witnesses, don't you?
We do, yeah. I was gonna say...
Scrap that, Nigel. Lock up shop, you're coming with us. Nigel! Come on, then. Let's go get you married.
Look, Amanda, Mandy, in the nicest possible way, I'm supposed to be getting married? Not giving you a history lesson on partition.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. The truth is, I shouldn't be telling you this, but you 2 are my first wedding. Today matters to me.
Right. I didn't realise that.
I've had all the training. I've even got a new pen, just for today.
Go on, then. Ask what you want.
Why doesn't your mum want you to get married?
It's not she doesn't. Ranjit's Sikh.
Sorry, I don't follow.
There was a train. My nanny ma, grandma, my mum's mum was on the train. It was 1947.
In my father's village, they had heard what was happening to Sikhs and Hindus at the hands of the Musliman. What they were doing, it was worse than death. My father, my uncles, would save the women and children, give them death.
But you didn't die.
I obeyed my mother. I lay underneath the hay. I didn't move. I didn't make a sound. When the men took their kirpan, their daggers, to cut the throats of their wives and daughters, to save them from another fate.
That didn't happen.
The women did not scream. My sisters, aunties, my mother, they made no screams. Repeated, Waheguru, 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 the name of the Creator. The man grunted as they sliced open. I lay there as the men from my village wiped the blood from their kirpan. They left to help save other villages. 2 days later, I crawled out. My mother's body was cold and hard. There was nothing left of my village.
And you've been quiet ever since? I wonder what your mother would want. You down here with me, looking up at that room. Or would she want you in it? Next to your grandson? I need to head back in now, Rajpal Singh.
I don't understand. They got on the trains, but they arrived...
Empty.
Right.
Quiet as the graves, my mum said. That's what her mum told her. When the trains arrived, they were full of dead bodies. They were attacked as they crossed into Pakistan. Sikh men with swords. When they pulled into the station, blood was pouring from the carriages.
Oh.
They used hose pipes to wash the blood from the platforms. My grandma was a baby, 3 or 4. My mum told us she was found crawling over corpses. She didn't understand what had happened. She was sticky with blood, crawling over the dead bodies of her relatives, sticky with blood. They had to hose her down in carriages of hundreds. There were handfuls that survived, all of them children, all of them toddling onto the platform, soaked in blood.
How did your grandma survive?
Nanny Ma. She must have been laying underneath her mum's body. She must have stayed completely silent. No noise while the people around her were butchered. That's how she survived. That's what my mum always told us.
My God. I had no idea.
Well, why would you? It's not like we learn about it in school.
So that's why your mum's not here while you marry a Sikh?
It happened to my mum's mum, but it's a story that gets passed down. That's why our family's out here. 70 years ago today. It felt kind of symbolic, us getting married today, but maybe it was a bad idea.
I don't know what to say. That's the clock. I'm so sorry, but it's nearly time, Saima. We need to go. If Ranjit isn't here, then...
Right!
Oh!
Fancy getting married?
Who's this?
Denise!
Hello!
This is Nigel. They're going to be our witnesses. Mom! Amma! Right, I'm going, Amma. Last chance. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going. What are you doing? What's this?
What do you think? An elephant's foot? My pakode.
Why are you giving me your pakora?
You think I turn up to my own daughter's wedding with nothing in my hand? Why not you just tell the whole community I am woman in the night?
I've no idea what to say to that. Shut the door.
You ready?
Yes.
Absolutely.
In that case, welcome. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages.
Rajpal.
Bob, Please, can you tell me where I can see my grandson getting...
Excuse me, we are looking for the marriage hall. We are here for my daughter's wedding.
My grandson is Ranjit.
My daughter is Saima.
Your daughter is Saima. Oh, salam.
Sasri Akal.
Bloody hell, you're going to set me off. Look, this is lovely, but you're going to have to run. Now, come on.
You are here today to witness the joining in matrimony of Saima Khan and Ranjit Singh.
Oh, Rajpal. Nearly there.
If anyone here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, he or she should declare it now. There's always a bit of a pause at that bit.
Mama!
Oh, baby!
Oh, Ranjit Putter.
You came!
Flipping heck.
Your Abba would want me here.
Mom, this is Ranjit.
Beta, you are a good boy. You look after my daughter, like she is your own Jaan.
I already do. She is Meri Jaan, my life. Salam alaikum, Mum.
Sorry to break this up, but we only have a 20-minute window.
Go on. We are here now.
Dadaji, this is me wife. Well, almost. Saima, this is me granddad.
Sasrikal.
We really do need to get going again.
Oh, with my blessing, please.
Right, everyone. Welcome to the wedding of Ranjit Singh and Saima Khan.
In March 1947, Lord Mountbatten arrived in India, tasked with separating the country within 9 months. He did it in 3.
Cyril Radcliffe took 40 days to draw a line through the country, splitting India by religion.
Neighbours who had lived peacefully alongside each other for generations were forced overnight to choose religious loyalties.
The ensuing movement of people remains the largest migration of the last century. An estimated 15 million were uprooted and travelled to the newly drawn countries.
The number who died as a direct result of partition is estimated to be between 1 million and 2.4 million.
Ye daag daag ujala, ye shab gazida saher, wo intizar tha jiska ye wo saher to nahi, ye wo saher to nahi, जिसकी अर्ज़ू लेकर चले थे या कि मिल जाएगी कहीं ना कहीं.
This stained light, this night-bitten dawn, this is not that long-awaited daybreak. This is not the dawn in whose longing we set out, believing we would find, somewhere, an anchor for the ship of heartache.
कौन सी ऐसी दुनिया है जहाँ पर घरेलो तंग सोच ने इस दुनिया को ना तोड़ा हो, जहाँ राह को जानते हुए भी मायूसियों ने ना इसे घेरा हो. परम पिता परमात्मा मेरे इस देश को जगाओ, इसे स्वतंत्रता की राह दिखाओ.
Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake.
In Partition, Darren Kuppan played Ranjit, Salim and Rajpal. Mez Galaria played Saima. Balvinder Sopal played Amina, Mandy and Denise. And Dominic Gately played Bob, Larry and Nigel. Andrew Edwards and Michael Henderson appeared as themselves, with other parts played by members of the cast. The Dawn of Freedom was used with the permission of the Fays Foundation Trust. Partition was written by Nick Ahad and directed in Salford by Stefan Escreet. It was a BBC Radio Leeds production.